see, I'm standing in front of the abandoned building. This is representative of what the entirety of Brampton is. I'm joking, of course. The city is aggressively okay, but there is a noticeable amount of just derelict buildings or projects in waiting. And I don't know, I find something interesting about just the nature of an abandoned building. Really showing what happens when mankind just leaves, right? I mean, you can't go in the interior because someone actually owns this place and it's recorded, but regardless, there's a lot of potential. That hotel over there, this place has been basically a homeless encampment at one point, right? Especially in that motel region. I don't know about the hotel itself, but they eventually, a mass exodus happened, so I don't know where they all went, but now it's owned by someone. And that city is, Brampton, is constantly building, so to speak. But, because construction is fucking slow and money sucks right now. The snow peso can't compete. We just have to deal with. Now I'm trapped. They literally trap you in here. That's what they do. I'd rather not. So, on that note, I'm not going to go inside because I think they actually do have a fence now. Yeah, this is a big fucking fence. Congratulations, guys. But I didn't know you could do it. Actually enforce law and order. Incredible. But not that I don't care, but at the same time, it's like it just feels weird reporting, IRL. Because at one point you do want to, respect everyone's privacy. But on the other point, you're on the public street. Who cares? So we are going to be going downtown today, down in the park, down in that whole area, down in the nicer parts of the city, not the Strode, not the. What is a long journey? I'm not going to be taking the bus. This motherfucker wants to take the bus. This is good for quick travel, right? But also maybe congested. Maybe we have to sit with. Actually, you know what? In terms of all public transport, all right, we're not the TTC. We're not New York. We're not like the worst of the worst when it comes to it. Canada actually has a pretty robust transit system. Unless you're like someplace like Hamilton or elsewhere, you should be mostly fine riding public transit. That being said, traffic is bomb. It was fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Just like the best, incredible, isn't it? Even if I wasn't fucking like inebriated right now, I would still like walking. Driving, yeah, gets you there, but at the same time, in this fucking city, this fucking world, even when I'm a broke ass motherfucker or a rich one, walking, having a walkable place. Well, like I know it's such a Reddit take. Oh, we need to have walkable cities. And like, yeah, we do. You know, European, Asian, and like many other cities in the world, they completely incorporate both cars, transit, and the ability to just walk around. But I mean, that's just because these cities were literally made a couple thousand years ago. So, you know, they've had quite some time to prop up and make a place that's livable and adapt to modern changes. That being said, modernity for the individual, for the civilian that's walking, can be a bit, I don't know, fucking stressful. But that's just because, you know, when you live in North America, the size of our nation is fucking massive, incomprehensibly massive. And the fact that Canada is even connected like this is incredible to begin with. Just like the masses of highways and roads, and like how many other like remote settlements exist that you only could get in by like plane. Like, it's incredible how massive this land is, but compare that with the fact that how underdeveloped it is, right? It's like no one can really comprehend how big this nation is. Just Ontario alone. Yeah, you drive 8 hours in the same place. In Europe, you've crossed different countries. And what's really incredible is that we're only 44 million people or so, give or take. And we're already like struggling with just getting everyone a house, let alone the fact that it once again, it's a planned destruction. But if it wasn't, then it would be incredibly embarrassing now, wouldn't it? I don't know why this is happening to my feed, but there is this cool drainage tunnel, and in the summer I like to go down there because it's nice and cool just to hang out by this stream drainage that leads into a lake. But it's also kind of dangerous now because, come on, it's the winter, and when it floods, you better get the fuck out of there because you are going to get swept away and die. And don't quote me on this, but I think there's like one time when I was going down there, I was like drunk, admittedly, skipping class, but that's neither here nor there. And I met this cool black fella, nice afro, glasses. He makes like instrumental music. I think his name was Octavian or Octavius. It was like real Roman name. It was incredible. So cool. Point is, found like a homeless person's stash there. It was just like assortment of stuff. So I was like, okay, better leave it. But yeah, we had a real conversation. Honestly, I never saw him again. I know he lives in the city. I listened to his music on YouTube once or twice, but I never seen him again. A random encounter. You know, if you're out there, hit me up. I was like, it ran fucking over. This guy was looking to kill me. You know, these new builds, these new buildings, it's nice. Is that dentist or is that's the eyeglasses office? I remember going there a long time ago. That place is still not taken down. Nice architecture. It's like this 90s. Waiting for the thing to turn, waiting for the thing. Let's go turn and look both ways. I almost got ran over yesterday, actually. Yeah, I almost got ran over yesterday. Because, of course, like in any other time in this fucking city, they are not looking. They do not care. One-track mind, fucking predator eyes, just staring. If I did not like do a quick hop skip, I would have been fucking splattered on the pavement. Fucking. And you know, he just puts his hands like, sorry. Are you? Did you learn anything from that moment? Did you? Or were you just about to fucking kill someone? But to be honest, driving. That's the third time. I almost got hit by a car. 3 times. I think that's the amount of lives you get before it's over. Actually, hold on. 3 times or 2 times. The first time was a white woman. Funny enough, all right. And a city notorious for its quote unquote Asian drivers. They the first one to make a foul was a white woman. Statistics don't lie, though. And this one was, of course, lo and behold. Did want to go downtown because that's where the local LCBO is. Maybe get myself some rum, do a drunk stream later. But honestly, we should see the new sights at Gage Park. And all the parks. I just keep on walking straight for like 2 hours, I can make it. If the stream can last for 2 hours, if I can last for 2 hours, then we'll see. I don't know, because my phone is kind of fucked. You notice the camera quality sucks, the bitrate quality probably sucks. But I'm working on it. By I'm working on it, I mean my phone will never be the same. It's deteriorating day after day. And good. All things must end. And then reborn. What's incredible? The fact that I have absolutely 0 viewers. I'm not surprised, but like at the same time, it's usually one. Birds that lived up here. Something. When I look back. But really, that's all there is to it. It's just a long walk. And then finally you get here. The first sight is the Brampton Library. Look at that sunrise. I wish. Restart the day. Bites the dustbin. Clean. Brampton Library. Now, if I wanted to go down to the bus station, I would just take that way down there. Sears Apartments. But we're just gonna walk straight past the City Hall. Because why not? Hey, what's up?
Okay.
Just watch. I'll just let the city speak for itself. I bet come here at nighttime. Got this coffee that was made out of, I believe, the old City Hall. If I'm correct. See, the whole information stuff. The city's like an open mall. Isn't that incredible? Hey. Merry Christmas. This is like
dance, play, and celebrate the power of percussion from around the world. New York-based.
all right. Well, that's another reason to come to Brampton is the Rose Theater. Isn't that incredible? You got a fountain. Well, I guess it's not a fountain currently. It's a tree, but not an ordinary Christmas tree. I don't know. At this point, I think this downtown center is probably my favorite in Canada. Out of nostalgia, maybe. Out of like the quaintness of it and humbleness and just like, I don't know. Once again, our city is just pure business, pure crossroad town built up. The greater Toronto area, you can consider us just another part of Toronto, let's be fair. At this point, you can conglomerate the entire Ontario basin of cities into this Tokyo-like borough, like it just consumes all these boroughs.
It's an uplifting journey through traditional and contemporary Latin American sounds. Brampton Music Theater brings another Broadway hit with The Prince of Egypt.
Prince of Egypt.
A musical journey through ancient Egypt, where brothers turned rivals face destinies that will forever change history. Based on a DreamWorks animated film and featuring the iconic song When We Believe.
November 8th and 9th. But that already happened. Let my people go. Go down. Moses. Way down in Egypt land. Tell those pharaohs to let my people go. Let my people go. Down in Egypt land. Let my people go. Church is under renovations. That's okay. Flame retardant. St. Paul's United Church. You know, we have like this preservation act on old buildings. Look, a psychologist has the Boyle House. First Baptist Church. And of course, can't forget about the art gallery. I have a fucking cross before I die. I wonder if we're allowed to film there. Probably not, actually. Probably would not appreciate that. But who has time to go to the art gallery? You know, they probably appreciate this. I appreciate this. Lake Kakuchi and Okla. Love to paint en plein air outdoors. He frequently traveled across Canada to sketch landscapes in spring and summer. In winter, he turned the sketches into larger, finished paintings in the studio. During his youth, Shaw was paralyzed by polio. He used a wheelchair and crutches throughout his life. Sometimes his crutches became his easel when painting outdoors. In a Toronto Daily Star article in 1938, Shaw offered this advice to people with similar disabilities. Don't take it lying down. Do something. It is up to each person to resolve to make themselves as well as possible and to accomplish worthwhile things in spite of handicaps. His words still ring true today when considering personal wellness and meaningful accomplishments. We follow you to follow Stuart Clifford Shaw's advice and take a little quiet time for yourself before continuing with your day. So scan the QR code below for a guided meditation. Thank you, Rachel Leighton. Don't scan any QR code. Don't do that. But instead, make a trip down to this beautiful building. Your gallery's open. Yeah, but at the same time, architecture series. Okay, I'm gonna have to go to this later. Can I film in there? I need to ask that, honestly. Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. Hi.
How are you?
Good. Just a quick question. Am I allowed to film in there? No? Okay, yeah. Just thought so. Yeah. Because I was just live streaming the area around Brampton. Yeah, I'll come back later. But just one to know. Thank you. Oh, what time is it closed? Okay. And you're open tomorrow as well, right? Okay, thank you. Have a good day. All right, well, that solves that. I don't know if what I did broke the law though. So I accidentally had to this way. Here we are, Gage Park. Check out the statue. Ah, there it is. But is it? They got Misa. They got Misa up here. Got a pair of Misa. If only I knew how to skate. Okay. Like, I know how to skate. It's just I've done it in a long time. I should do that again. It'll be fun. An open ice rink. Just for anyone to join the ice. Trail is not being taken. It's incredible. I'm gonna go walk on the ice now. Hope. The day of the leaf. And then the day of the rake. Well, that's not all. I mean, I guess that is all. I mean, it could show off more of the actual house itself, but I do want to go see some park. I just walk in the park, okay? Just go walk in the park instead of the nice downtown. We will entirely just take the lead down this straight road until my battery or my spirit dies. Well, yes, I was wondering what would break first. Your spirit or your battery. Bane fucking throws my phone and the battery falls out. I had one of those. This was a Samsung. I literally, at one point, the phone, it did not have a back cover, so I kept the battery in with duct tape, literally just duct tape. And I remember I was at a local Comic-Con and there's this Jolene cosplayer and I got a picture with her. And the guy taking the picture said, dude, you need to get a new phone. He's like, no, I can just keep it together with redneck engineering. I had a good laugh about that. But, point is, how fucking cheap was that goddamn phone? It was like 120. Like, there's no fucking way it was that despicable. But I did keep it alive for as long as I needed it, and I think it is still relatively alive, or it's completely dead. I forget. But I do no longer need it. Spare parts, complete trash. St. Mary's Catholic Church, ooh, beautiful. I should check that out on the trail back. And that it's just a disgrace that I even had to have such a. Well, I mean, I did it to myself, so I guess I'm calling myself a disgrace, but still. I mean, now I just gotta fill the air. You don't have dead air. There's car noises and walking. This is the host of the show. So what is the host going to talk about today? Honestly, I got nothing on my fucking mind. I think the most prevalent thing right now is just like finding a girlfriend. And I have like two things. Well, the first thing is mainly age. Okay, people say age is just a number, but I don't know. I feel bad dating someone younger than me or someone older than me. But like, I can't, for some reason, get that out of my head. There's always some sort of paradigm, even if it's 1 year older or 1 year younger. There's, for some reason, this like, for me, it feels like an entire year missing or entire year gained is so much that can change in a person that it's like, I don't know, sometimes you meet 20-year-olds who are way too mature, or you meet 29-year-olds who are like, it's still living it like they're 19. So it's yeah, I know. You should always assume maturity instead of what that age is and what it means. You should always assume, okay, how mature is this person instead of like how juvenile. But I still feel bad. Like, I'm 23, and if a 20-year-old, that even to me, that gap feels weird. I was talking to a girl. I think it was a girl. I think it was actually just some Indian trying to honeypot me. Because after I called them out, saying curse Vishnu. No, we can't curse. They want me to do a blood oath? Yeah, okay, yeah, you're Indian, okay. But anyways, point is, even if that girl was real, 20-year-old or 23-year-old me would just feel so bizarre. Now, on to my second point about dating, is dating apps. Okay, oh yeah, everyone has to complain about this at some point in their fucking life. But the most, one, why do I have to pay money to see who likes me? How insanely stupid. What, really? You don't even give me a free trial run? Embarrassing. I'm not paying anything. Pay to win dating. Kiss my ass. All these sites suck. All of them. Tell those people who develop those sites that they're a bunch of fucking charlatans. I tried Dualicious. That's the only one where I got 2 results. 2. Okay? And the first one, kind of weird. It kind of got weird real fast. Sexting way too quick. I don't like that. I don't need that. That's not good. But on the other note, not like she was a bad person. I just didn't feel a connection. How could you ever do a long distance relationship? Long distance relationships? Impossible in my mind as well. Okay? I need to meet you. I need to see you. Alright? We need to touch each other. Like, just embrace. We need to talk. Eye contact. Body language. Everything that constitutes how you can talk in a conversation. Like, I get it. Most women are dry textures as well. And you know why? It's because just like everyone else, they're hardwired to be more physical when they express and talk. Like a man is expected to carry the conversation via text most of the time because I guess we're more hardwired that way. But in person, their communication is body language a lot. I mean, depending on how on the spectrum she is. But point is, okay, it's just impossible to talk online because it's not meant for that. It's meant for like quick communications or such, and like emoji talk is like okay, I guess, but like, I mean, yeah, you can spice it up with that. I don't know. Maybe I'm just autistic. Maybe I'm just primarily, my main problem is my undiagnosed autism. But I will further deny the point that I have it, but then also use it to excuse my actions. It's Schrodinger's autism. Excuse me. Okay, so at some point, I should come to a fucking store here. Some stop. First half of this stream is probably just me goofing around, actually recording things in silence and letting people soak in the environment. Now I'm here to talk. I'm here to say boring bullshit. Treat it like the worst podcast or the best. You'll never know until you listen. Some other jargon and bullshit like that. I don't know. I'm just running my mouth at this point. It's better than listening to the sound of cars, right? Now we could go back to Stacey Park like I did in my first few streams and go see how the beavers are doing. But I don't know if that's going to happen.